p.m. Our first item of business is to review and approve the minutes of our last meeting.
I move for approval.
I second the motion. First item, Detective Peace, can you call it the first item, please?
Madam Chair, we have a new application for a lounge retail liquor class 1, and it's Alibi Bar and Tablets, 5514 First Avenue North.
Is the applicant present? So please come to the podium and state your name, address for the record, location for the venue, please.
Good afternoon to the council. My name is Valencia Simmons, and the address is 5514 First Avenue North, Birmingham, Alabama 35212. We representing Alibi Bar and Tapas.
Okay. All right. Okay, we see that you went to, that this is a new application, so Detective Peace, I'm sure there's no incidents at this location.
No, ma'am.
That's correct.
Ms. Burns, do they meet the zoning requirements?
Madam Chairman, this location is on CB2, meaning it's in a contingency general business district zone, and it does meet zoning requirements.
Thank you. And Mr. Stanley, I'm hoping that they don't have any outstanding tax delinquents.
No, ma'am, this is good. They are good.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So you guys went to the Woodlawn Neighborhood Association on the September the 12th. 13 people were in attendance and 13 people supported the recommendation for the bar to be open. I have reviewed your application, saw that you have a great public safety plan that you presented to us, and I'm going to ask my Council Pro Tem colleague, does she have any questions that she would like to ask you all?
No, I'm good to go. I move for approval.
I second the motion. We're going to send this to the full council for a vote.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Detective Peace, can you call up the next item, please?
Madam Chair, we have a new application for a restaurant retail liquor, the Golden Cookie, 1011 20th Street South.
Okay, is the applicant here? Come to the mic and state your name and address for the record, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Linda Sanford. The company is the Golden Cookie at 1011 20th Street South, Birmingham, Alabama, 35205.
Okay, and this is a new application as well. Right. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
All right, Ms. Burns, does they meet zoning requirements?
Madam Chairman, this location is on B3. It's in a community business district zone, and it does meet zoning requirements.
Okay. And so the South Side does not have neighborhood officers. Can you tell us a little bit about your establishment?
Sure. We are actually a cookie company, but we're cookies and more. And what we're going to be doing with our liquor license is doing a weekend breakfast of biscuits and brew, where we'll have Samoas and mimosas and Kahlua coffee on Saturdays and Sundays.
Oh.
So we need a license to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Council Pro Tem, this is in your district. You have some questions for them?
Well, it is. Southside? No, I don't have Southside.
Oh, you don't?
But it sounds good. I can't wait.
Hopefully you'll come by and
Once I get on my diet, once I get on my diet, I'm come give me some cookies. Look.
What kind of cookies?
Please do.
You got oatmeal raisin?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We have chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, peanut butter, the peanut butter, snickerdoodle. Lehigh is our special that nobody else has.
Oh.
And it's and sugar cookie.
All right.
When you expecting to open up?
I'm sorry.
When do you expect to open?
We opened for the World Games, and we're still just trying to build out our brand in the community.
Okay.
And we think by adding the breakfast piece, it'll bring more people in.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I move for approval.
I second the motion. All right, we're going to send this to the full council agenda for a vote. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm coming to get my oatmeal raisin cookies.
We'll be ready for
you. Then you call up the next item, please.
Madam Chair, we have a new application for a special retail liquor over 30 days, The Heights, 4016 Avenue I in Ensley.
Okay, is the applicant here?
It's okay.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
My name is Vanessa Yadeen, and I am the applicant for the Heights Event Entertainment Center located at 4016 Avenue I. That's in Birmingham, Alabama, 35218.
Okay. So this is a new application as well, correct?
Yes.
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 All right, Ms. Burns, does it meet the zoning requirements?
Madam Chairman, this location is zone C2, meaning it's in a general business district zone, and it does meet zoning requirements.
Okay, and Mr. Stanley, no taxes and revenue outstanding.
Madam Chair, they do have a existing account, but there are no delinquencies on the account.
Okay, well, I'm looking at the neighborhood form, went to the neighborhood association on 9/13/2022, 28 attended, 11 opposed, 7 support, 4 with no recommendations. So the residents stated that they did not want liquor sold, did not want possible problematic environment. It was signed by the neighborhood president. Ms. Padine, what's going to be going on at this location?
It's an event center. I think some of the neighbors that attended that meeting that voted against it or opposed it, I should say, do realize and remember it being an event center that went wrong. And what I mean by that, it was under poor management. There was, let me just go back and backtrack. I'm also a member of the association myself. I am a homeowner in the area, which is why I took personal interest to want to make sure that I could offer some more professional, from my background, experience to the owner who did not elect to sell. She did previously, about 7 years ago, like I said, turn it over into bad management hands. Beyond that, we basically came before the neighborhood to receive an approval for it to come back into zone for the neighborhood. They voted for that, and then surprisingly there were several neighbors that showed up at the meeting on the 13th that are not active that basically voted against it, and we were quite surprised by that outcome because of course we had previously talked about us needing to come back once again to get the liquor license. But I do share in their concern from previously what happened. There was a lot of bad activity in terms of the guests that attended some of those events, but under my management that would not be the case. Is for the sole purpose that it ended up turning into a nightclub. An event center is quite different. It's not a nightclub. And so there would be functions such as family reunion events, class reunion events, birthday parties, things of that nature, corporate receptions and those things. And so I think it just would be unfortunate we could not offer our general public and patrons an opportunity for those who want to be served alcohol. And even with that being said, the alcohol would not be brought in. It's internally controlled. And so we would have those measures put in place.
What are the operating hours?
There will be Thursday through Sunday, and Thursday would be from 3 to 12. There's a 2-hour ordinance that was approved, and primarily that's just set aside for cleanup purposes. It's not for us to be remaining open up until that time. And that's the same standard for Friday and Saturday as well. Sunday would just kind of be more brunch time.
Sunday hours, 3 to 12 as well?
Possibly, but I'm sure it would not be any events of that magnitude. And the events will really be set aside according to the general public who wants to rent the facility.
Okay. And so talk to me about your public safety plan.
We did submit that. Do I need to elaborate any
I'm
further?
looking at it. I just want you to kind of go into some highlights about your
Okay,
safety
sure.
plan.
Well, the company that we're using is The Force. It's owned by Victor Langford, who was formerly a Birmingham police officer for over 20 years. There would be actually a lot of work that's for the whole shopping center. It's not just for the event. This event center is located in the shopping center. Let me just back you up and give you a picture of that. The owner owns the entire shopping center as well. So that external control would be in place, as well as on the day of those events, we will have security measures put in place for, and of course that charge would be to the client.
Burns, does it meet the zoning requirements?
Yes, ma'am. This location is zone C2, and it does meet the zoning requirements. I was just going to say that this location also, because it's an event center, and it previously was an event center, this location had to go before Zoning Board of Adjustment to allow the resumption of that legal non-conforming use, and so it was approved to allow that use. And as she stated, the times and all are to beyond 12 are for cleanup.
Okay. All right, Council, do you, let me just ask this question. Is anyone from the neighborhood here to speak against this item? Okay, Councilor Pro Tem, do you have questions for the applicant?
No, I still have some concern that the neighborhood doesn't want it, though. That's a lot of people, 11. But I'll follow whatever your lead is on this one.
Well, we're going to, entrust that you guys do, what is right, by the neighborhood. And, make sure, because like I said, I reviewed your safety plan. You have a great safety plan, and, you're not going to be open, like late wee hours of the morning. So I think that comes into play a lot of times when people have event centers in communities. People tend to, go beyond time.
Absolutely.
And don't respect the neighbors. So we're gonna.
If I may just go on record and say the reason why I took a personal interest is for the same concerns that I share with my neighbors. I think the disappointment part of it was that it wasn't the active neighbors that came in to voice their opinions on those days. And what I mean by active neighbors, those who have been seeing for the entire time that we've been coming before. This has been an ongoing project since last year. Matter of fact, prior to that, the year of COVID. And so to be at this point and to see those neighbors who did not even hear all of the history and all the things that proceeded to that day and was able to come in, that's a whole nother matter. We need to talk about it in the bylaws of the neighborhood, but nevertheless, them coming in to voice those concerns and those opinions, and then to move it to basically go against it, shocked quite a few of us who have been very much engaged and have been active. And so, like I said, I am a homeowner. I am more or less concerned, just like anyone else, with the peaceful enjoyment of what goes on in my neighborhood, and I'm just really at an end of not wanting everything to go to other areas, outlining Hoover and Homewood. I want us to keep business in the western part of our city, in the city of Birmingham. And so that's why, like I said, I reached out to the owner. She didn't reach out to me. She had pretty much looked at it as a lost cause, but I knew that it was a great venue and it deserved another chance.
All right, thank you for lifting it up as well, Council. Okay. Well, I'm going to recommend that it goes to the full council for a vote.
Thank you all very much.
Second.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon.
Detective Peace, can you call up the next item for us, please?
Madam Chair, we have a new application for a lounge retail liquor class 1, Roscoe's 3300 Jefferson Avenue Southwest.
Applicant here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on 4.
Number 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Iron City.
Iron City. Madam Chair, we have a new application for a lounge retail liquor class 1, Iron City Bar and Lounge, 4120 3rd Avenue South.
Okay, state your
Good
name.
afternoon, everyone.
Name for the record and the address.
My name is Camelia Williams, and I'm the owner of the Iron City Bar and Lounge located at 4120 3rd Avenue North, Birmingham, Alabama 35222.
So, Detective Peace, this is a new application.
Yes, ma'am. No incidents.
Mr. Stanley, I'm just assuming that she don't have any outstanding taxes.
Madam Chair, you will assume right. That is correct.
And Ms. Brundage, we're going to say the best for last so she meet the zoning requirement.
Madam Chairman, this location is on B2. It's in a general business district zone, and it does meet zoning requirements.
Talk to me a little bit about your public safety plan here. I do have it before me.
Yes, ma'am. Use code security system there. I was told if it's more than 50 people there, then security would be there. But as for me, I'm the owner of the Vault Bar Lounge. I always have security there if it's 5, 10, 15, or 20 people. So I just want to make sure that everybody is safe at all times, especially with this being an entertainment district. You never know that area in Avondale with a lot of people coming around, and it's a lot of partying and drinking. I just want to make sure that everyone is safe there.
Okay, so what are your operating hours?
Wednesday through Sunday from 5 to 12, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to 2 a.m., and Saturday 2 a.m., and Sunday from 1 to 6 for brunch.
Because I'm looking at your plans that you're going to have 2 security guards and a Birmingham police officer presence.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I don't know if you know, I'm just going to say this on the record. Is your security personnel certified by the state of Alabama?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
He owns his own security company.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes,
So we just
ma'am.
want to put that out there, to make sure that you have those security certifications.
Yes, ma'am.
Because we do have, the city does have a compliance officer.
Yes.
All right, Madam Pro Tem, do you have any questions for the applicant?
Isn't there Iron City?
It was Iron City Nutrition there. That was the old Iron City Bar and Lounge, LLC. Are you talking about the one downtown?
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
And let me just put this on the record. She did meet with the Forest Park, Southside Avondale neighborhood on September the 6th. And 22 in attendance and 2 opposed, so 22 supported this new business coming to their neighborhood.
Okay. Well, I'll move for approval.
I second the motion. Thank you.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, moving to the full council for a vote. All right, Detective Pitts, the next item, please. Roscoe's.
Okay. Madam Chair, we have a new application for lounge retail liquor class 1, Roscoe's, 3300 Jefferson Avenue Southwest.
Can you state your name and address for the record, please?
Hello. We are Dan and Judy Reeves. We're located at 3340 Jefferson Avenue Southwest, Birmingham, Alabama, 35211.
Okay.
And we're we're here for our applicant.
Okay. So Detective Pitts, new applicants, so I'm assuming no incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Okay, and Ms. Barnes, does it meet zoning requirements?
Madam Chairman, this location is on C2, meaning it's in a general business district zone, and it does meet zoning requirements.
All right, Mr. Stanley, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Yes, ma'am. They do have a current account with the city, but there are no delinquencies on their account.
Okay, is anybody here to speak or against this from the neighborhood? Okay, you did meet with the Johns Valley neighborhood on August the 5th. You had 1 person to oppose, 5 to support, 3 no recommendation. And the reason for the opposition, the bar attracts a young crowd parking close to the rec center where children are. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yes, ma'am. It is, we're located right there across from Wiggins Park, West Wiggins, Lightberry, and their hours and our hours are totally different. We'll be operating from anywhere 7 to 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. And I think most of them was concerned about the type of crowd that would be coming in there, but as my husband, he, had stated to them that you can control the crowd by the kind of music you play. So we have full control of that. We don't have, young people coming in or whatever. We go 30 and up. And that was their concern, and we did voice it there in the meeting. They just had a concern about it.
And so your business hours are not gonna be doing when people frequent the park?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so 7-ish to like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I am looking at your safety plan. Talk to me a little bit about your safety plan.
Okay, we do have security there. We have 2 security guards that will be controlling the area inside the building and also on the outside. And we have, like I said, security cameras, and we have alarm system, and we have fire extinguishers and everything just in case. We have 3 exits.
Okay, what security company will you guys be using?
Lance.
It's Lance.
New Alliance Security?
Alliance.
Okay, I'm looking at the new New Alliance Security.
Yes.
And they are state certified, correct?
He
Okay.
is.
And so what I'm, concerned about, I know it's about park, but just making sure that, when y'all patrons leave, y'all, have it nice and clean, because
Yes,
I think I
ma'am.
kind of had my chief to pull up and saw like there was a church in the vicinity.
Yes, ma'am.
So we just want to make sure that when you leave that, people coming back to worship, that they don't have to, see beer cans and bottles.
Exactly.
Especially when people going to parks and stuff.
Yes.
You got any questions on Madam Pro Tem?
What made y'all choose this location? Because I agree, like it being by a school, a church, and a park. What made y'all choose this location for a bar and lounge?
Well, to be straight about it, we was recently down in Lipscomb, and I've owned the location since 2002. It's been a barbershop, beauty shop. It's been a event center. And when they no longer wanted to give me a lease in Lipscomb, so I had to move up to my building. So it was already a business, so I decided to change it and come to you guys and try to make it right.
Did you have any problems when you were down?
No ma'am. And we have free fish on Monday. Y'all can come and eat for everybody.
Free fish.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all killing us with this food game.
I think they trying to fan us up. That's all.
This food game, man. Y'all something else. Last fish. Oh, Lord.
And it's good. It's grown folks music, and it's free fish, free to get in. You'll enjoy it.
All right, Council.
Okay, well, I move for approval.
I second the motion. We're going to move this item to the full council for a vote. Thank you, Mr. Roscoe.
Thank you.
Y'all got the fish and the cooking lady just left.
Look, all they need is some chicken to be Roscoe's and chicken.
Roscoe chicken. Detective, please, can you call the next item, please?
Madam Chair, we have a new application for beer and wine off premise, Murphy, USA, number 7818, 121 Roebuck Plaza Drive.
Is the applicant here? Can you state your name and address for the record, please?
My name is Brandy Shaw. I'm the store manager for the new Murphy's location.
Okay.
And the address is going to be 121 Roebuck Plaza Drive, Birmingham, Alabama 35215.
All right, Detective Peace, are there any incidents for this location?
There are no incidents in this location.
All right, Ms. Burns, just to meet zoning requirements.
Madam Chairman, this location is on MUH Mixed Use High, and this location does meet zoning requirements, and I signed off on their building permit yesterday.
Mr. Stanley, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Madam Chair, yes, there are no delinquencies on their existing account.
All right. Anybody here from the neighborhood to speak for or against this item? Okay, I do see where you guys attended the Roebuck meeting on 9/13/2022. 7 were in attendance, nobody opposed it, and 7 supported. Have you got any questions for the applicant?
I thought it said 17 attended.
17?
Is that a mistake?
I think this is
It's 7? Okay.
17?
So what
17
about the 10
attended,
people?
and 7 people supported it.
What happened to the other 10 people?
They did not vote either way.
Oh,
I was the one that actually attended that meeting.
okay. So it was a total of 17 people.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 0 opposed. They got no opposition, and 7 supported it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well, I move for approval.
I second the motion. Thank you, ma'am. We're going to send it to the council for a full vote.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, move down to item 7, which is the Breaking Bread special event license.
Madam Chair, we have a new application for special retail liquor 7 days or less, Breaking Bread 2022.
State your name and address for the record, please.
Yes, Denise Koch, 1746 Helen Ridge Drive, Birmingham, Alabama 35242.
All All right. What type of event is this going to be?
So this is an annual food and wine event. This is our 11th year. And it takes place in Pepper Place from noon to 6 p.m. on Sunday, the 16th. It just features a lot of local
I'm
restaurants.
familiar with it, yeah.
Are you familiar with this event?
Yeah, I remember them coming before us. That's what I mean.
Yes. This is actually our first year back since COVID, just because of the staffing shortages in the restaurants and everything. So
They got some good pizza.
it's good. I'm hungry. Wear your stretching pants. It's good.
Okay, well, I move for approval.
I second the motion. We're going to send it to the full council for a vote.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Next item, please.
Madam Chair, we have a new application for special retail liquor, 7 days or less, classic cocktails.
Applicant here. State your name for the record, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Janine Langston. I serve as the Executive Director of the Birmingham Public Library located at 2100 Park Place.
Can you tell us about this classic and cocktails?
Yes, ma'am. As you know, we were very successful with our novel tasting we held in April, and we want to look for another opportunity to engage the community. We have lots of alum from the two colleges, so we're hosting an event. It does say the 24th, but that date has been changed to the 25th. We can know that the city's involved in a big event on the 24th, and we didn't want to pull people away and make them choose. So now there's something on Monday with Prosper Birmingham, and the Birmingham Public Library will offer an event on Tuesday at the Central Library. Again, it will have local distilleries tasting. We will have tailgate food, so another opportunity for food. We'll have activities, fun events, and an opportunity to raise money to support programming at the Birmingham Public Library, all locations.
You got questions?
Look, I'm gonna know something. They got some Rotel deal. That's how you know that's real tailgate food.
Yeah.
Well, you know I support anything that y'all do.
Thank
so
you.
I'm
We
good
appreciate
to go.
it.
Motion to approve.
I second the motion. Send it to the full council for a vote.
Thank you.
Thank you. Detective Pitts, can you call up the next item, please?
Madam Chair, we have a new application for special retail liquor, 7 days or less, Magic City Classic President's Reception.
All right. Mr. Blankenship, state your name and address for the record.
Good afternoon. I'm Lucian Blankenship, and as you know, I serve with the University Board of Trustees, and this is our 6th year of hosting both university presidents and Board of Trustees members, and I won't mention the food that we have, because we got a lot of it, and generally block the streets, and after the reception, for the alumni, we have an outdoor event with food trucks, and this year we're going to have an Earth, Wind, and Fire tribute concert show on the stage. So
where is this location? It's 2604 Toronto Circle.
Oh, how did they get on there? It should have been 1725 3rd Avenue North. In front of Jazz on 3rd.
Oh, yes it is. Okay, 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's right in front of Jazz on 3rd, which is it's all extended. Jazz on 3rd. And we just kind of bring it out to the street because it's just grown. So yeah. But no, it's not 20. That's not it. So we're right downtown. Right before that one, 3rd Avenue and 18th Street right there.
All right. Ms. Protein, you got questions for Mr.
You blocking off the street this year since you're extending out into the streets?
Yeah, we did it last year. When you came and got all that food.
Oh, I remember.
The stage, that big
yeah,
stage right
the food was good. The food was good.
Missing the food, but we do have a lot of.
What day is on?
We have Prime Real.
What day?
Wednesday the 26th. We always do it the Wednesday before the Classic. So, and it's before the mayor's thing. In fact, the mayor's told me, said, now I know I have to come to it.
What time does it start, Mr. Blankenship?
I think 3 o'clock. We got 2 pieces of it. It's a 3 o'clock indoor portion, then the outdoor portion starts, I think, about 6:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. And we try to get out of there pretty quick, but I can't stay up late.
Well, hopefully y'all will be able to have it next year, too.
Yeah. Well,
Motion to approve.
I second the motion. Thank you, Mr. Blankenship. We're going to move it to the full council for a vote. Thank you. All right. Next item, Detective Pitts.
Madam Chair, we have a new application for a special retail liquor 7 days or less, Marty's Halloween Party.
State your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Philip Mims, and we're doing the event at 2721 Fifth Avenue South.
Okay, can you tell us something about your event, please?
Yes, this is my first year involved with the event. It's actually his event. They've done it 18 years. It's actually called the Witches Ball.
All right, the Witches Ball.
The full name's actually Magic City Witches Ball.
Magic City Witches Ball.
We've been 18 years and never had an incident.
Madam Pro Tem, you have questions for the applicants?
What day is the event?
This is going to be October 24th.
22nd. It's the 22nd. Saturday, October 22nd.
Oh, Saturday. What time is it going to be from?
It'll start at 7 and go to 2.
Okay. Well, good to go. I've heard a lot of good things about Marty, so I move for approval.
I second the motion, and we'll send it to the full council for a vote.
Thank y'all so much. We appreciate it.
Next item, Detective Pitts.
Madam Chair, we have a new application for a special retail liquor under 30 days, Legion Field Stadium.
State your name and address for the record, please.
Hi, my name is Lance Ledbetter, and the address for the application will be Legion Field, so 400 Graymont Avenue West. Is that acceptable, or do you need the business address? Yeah.
So this is for, can you go into some detail?
Yes, it should be the two events that we have scheduled right there that are prospective are in October 8th, the Morehouse College and Tuskegee University game, and then the Magic City Classic on October 29th.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're the vendor that carries all the liquor?
Yes, we'll be doing general admission or general serving to the public, and as well as suite orders. Yes.
Okay. All right. I move for approval.
I second the motion. Thank you. We'll
All right.
send it to the full council for a vote.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Item number 12 is a public safety committee meeting. It's a resolution approving and authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement for goods and services between the city of Birmingham, a municipal corporation, and Johnson Control Security Solutions to provide installation and electronic monitoring access control for the city of Birmingham facilities. Namely, the City of Birmingham Pension and Benefits Office located in City Hall at 1719 20th Street North for the amount not to exceed $9,996.48 for a one-time installation of equipment and $397 per year for a term of 3 years. The funding source is the agreement is 01604202340. 600-010 and is submitted by the Office of the City Attorney.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mike Flegel with the City Attorney's Office. This is just another security contract that I seem to keep getting for one area or another. This is with Johnson Controls, and again, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It is exactly what you read.
Okay. Madam Chair, okay, you got any questions?
I'm good to go.
Okay.
So I move for approval.
I second the motion. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. The next and the final item that we have is an ordinance for medical marijuana dispensary, and we have Attorney Bernard on the line to give us detail about that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Can y'all hear?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
All right. I have previously provided some information to the committee and to the council in a memo. You've been watching the news. The medical cannabis is a hot topic around the state right now because the state has just opened the process for people in this industry. What is before you today is an ordinance that would authorize dispensaries to operate within the city of Birmingham. Under the law, the state has pretty much preempted all municipal regulations of this industry, with the exception of a municipality can, by not acting to not have any dispensaries located in the city. And there's two ways that you can have dispensary. There's standalone licensees that are just dispensary, and then there is what's called an integrated facility license, where the business can participate in all phases of the medical cannabis industry, including dispensing. And but none of those can be located in the city of Birmingham unless the council passes an ordinance that okays their location in the city.
You got questions for Attorney Bernard, Pro Tem?
I don't think so. Is there anything we need to worry about when passing an ordinance like this?
Well, ordinance, it's fairly standard. The question is, do you want them to locate in the city of Birmingham or not? State is heavily regulated industry. Passed specifically if the legislature's intent for this to lead to recreational marijuana use, the dispensaries have a number of security, all the types of facilities have to have certain types of security, but dispensary, they can allow people who are authorized to receive the treatments to enter the patient themselves, or they're authorized to pick up the medicine. And none of the products used. Medical cannabis doesn't allow any product that does not allow plant material to be dispensed. No cookies, nothing bad. So it's pretty. They can locate with 1,000 feet of a school, child care, or daycare facility, and they have surveillance to show that their premises are secure. There are a number of provisions that the state has put on them. The statute allows the state to zoning regulations, and PPP, we've been discussing it. Given the level of regulation and the fact that the whole product, the way it is set up under the law, the zoning recommendation is probably going to be in a time where they can go, they can win. But with conditions, and those conditions being that they state act.
Okay. No, I'm good. Okay, well, I move for approval.
I second the motion.
Thank you, Attorney Bernard.
Welcome. Thank y'all for accommodating me.
All right, you're welcome. All right, there's not any more announcements.
I move for adjournment.
I second the motion. Thank y'all.